Ever found yourself puzzled about which bank to choose or the type of account to open? Well, don't fret, because you're not alone. This is a common dilemma that many people face when embarking on their financial journey. As we dive into the world of banking, it's crucial to understand that one size does not fit all. The bank that your best friend raves about might not be the best fit for you. Why? Because your banking needs are as unique as your fingerprint. They're shaped by your lifestyle, your financial goals, and your daily habits. Let's consider a few examples. If you're someone who's embraced the digital age, online banking might be a top priority. You want a bank that offers robust online services, from transferring funds to depositing checks, all at the tip of your fingers. On the other hand, if you travel internationally frequently, you might have different concerns. You'd need a bank that can facilitate international transactions smoothly, without exorbitant fees. A bank with a global presence or strong international partnerships would be a good fit. And then there's the question of physical branch accessibility. Yes, in this digital era, there are still folks who prefer walking into a bank, interacting with tellers, and doing their transactions the old-fashioned way. If you're one of those people, branch accessibility becomes an important factor in your decision. It's not just about picking a bank, though. The type of account you open also depends on your needs. Are you looking for a simple checking account, or do you want to start saving and need a savings account? Perhaps you're thinking about retirement and are considering an individual retirement account. Each account type serves a different purpose and comes with its own set of features and benefits. So, how do you navigate this maze of choices? It starts by understanding your needs. Take a step back and assess what you want from your bank and your account. Once you've identified what's important to you, the path to the right bank and the right account becomes clearer. Identifying your needs is the first step to picking the right bank and account. So let's embark on this journey together and take that first step towards making an informed and confident banking decision. Once you've identified your needs, it's time to explore your options. First things first, let's look at the big players, the national banks. These are your household names, the banks that have branches and ATMs sprinkled across the country. The advantage of national banks is their accessibility. No matter where you are, there's likely a branch or ATM nearby. They also often offer a wider array of services and products. However, the downside is that they can feel impersonal, and their fees can be higher than smaller banks. Next up, we have regional banks. These are smaller than national banks, typically covering a specific geographic area. They often provide a more personal touch and may offer lower fees than national banks. However, their reach is limited, so if you move or travel frequently, accessing your bank could be more challenging. Finally, we have credit unions. These are not-for-profit organizations that are owned by their members. Because of this, they can often offer lower fees and better interest rates than traditional banks. They also tend to focus on excellent customer service. The downside? They typically have fewer branches and ATMs, and their technology might not be as up-to-date as bigger banks. Each of these options has its pros and cons, and what's right for you will depend on your specific needs and circumstances. Do you value convenience and a wide range of services? A national bank might be your best bet. Do you prefer a personal touch and lower fees? A regional bank or credit union could be the way to go. It's important to remember that this isn't an all-or-nothing decision. You could, for instance, have your checking account at a national bank for the convenience, but your savings account at a credit union to take advantage of the better interest rates. Remember, each bank type serves different needs. Choose what best fits yours. Now that you have a bank in mind, let's dive into the different account types. There are 3 primary types of accounts that banks typically offer: checking accounts, savings accounts, and certificates of deposit. Each of these account types serves different purposes and is best suited for different individuals or financial goals. Starting with checking accounts, these are your everyday go-to accounts. They are designed for frequent transactions like paying bills, withdrawing cash, or making debit card purchases. Checking accounts are ideal for individuals who need easy and regular access to their money. However, keep in mind that most checking accounts offer little to no interest. Next, we have savings accounts. These accounts are designed for, you guessed it, saving money. Savings accounts typically offer higher interest rates than checking accounts, making them a great place to stash your cash while earning a bit of interest. They're perfect for individuals looking to build an emergency fund or save for a specific goal. But remember, savings accounts usually have restrictions on the number of transactions you can make per month. Last, but certainly not least, are certificates of deposit, or CDs. CDs are time-bound savings accounts with a fixed interest rate. When you open a CD, You agree to leave your money in the bank for a set period, typically ranging from a few months to several years. In return, the bank pays you interest. CDs are excellent for individuals with a lump sum of money that they don't need access to right away, and who want to earn a higher interest rate. So there you have it. Checking accounts for easy access and everyday transactions, savings accounts for accumulating money and earning some interest, and CDs for locking away your money for a higher interest rate. Each account type has its perks and drawbacks, and it's up to you to decide which one aligns with your financial goals. Knowing the purpose of each account type will help you make the right choice. A crucial part of choosing a bank and account type is understanding the banking fees. Now, we all love surprises, but trust me, banking fees are not the kind of surprises you'd want in your life. So let's get to grips with them. First up, we have monthly maintenance fees. Yes, you heard that right. Some banks charge you a fee just for having an account with them. It's like paying rent for your money's home. This fee can often be waived if you meet certain criteria like maintaining a minimum balance, setting up direct deposits, or using your debit card a certain number of times each month. But remember, these criteria can vary from bank to bank. Next on our list are ATM fees. This is the fee you get charged for using an ATM that doesn't belong to your bank. It's like getting a ticket for trespassing. Some banks offer reimbursement for these fees or have a network of fee-free ATMs. So, if you're someone who often finds themselves needing cash in hand, this is definitely a fee you'll want to look out for. Last, but certainly not least, we have overdraft fees. This is the fee you get hit with when you spend more money than you have in your account. It's like a financial slap on the wrist. Some banks offer overdraft protection, which can help you avoid this fee, but others might charge you even for that protection. So it's essential to know where your bank stands on this. In the grand scheme of things, these fees might seem small and insignificant. But let's think about it. If you're paying $20 for a monthly maintenance fee, that's $240 per year. That's a pretty hefty sum just for keeping your money somewhere. It's important to compare these fees between different banks before making your decision. Some banks may have higher fees but offer more services, while others may have lower fees but fewer services. It's all about finding the balance that works best for you and your financial needs. Avoid unpleasant surprises by understanding the fees associated with your bank and account type, because at the end of the day, every penny counts. With all this information, you are now ready to make your decision. So, let's take a moment to recap everything we've discussed. First and foremost, understanding your needs is a critical starting point. It's all about knowing your financial goals, habits, and lifestyle. Do you need a bank that's open late? Or maybe you're more interested in online banking? Are you a frequent traveler needing a bank with low foreign transaction fees? Or perhaps you're a student looking for a bank with no minimum balance? Remember, the bank you choose should cater to your specific needs. Next, we ventured into the world of different banks. We learned that not all banks are created equal. There's a wide range of traditional banks, online banks, credit unions, and even community banks. Each comes with its own unique set of benefits and drawbacks. It's essential to explore these options and see which one aligns best with your needs and preferences. Then, we dived into the diverse pool of account types. From checking and savings accounts to money market and certificates of deposit, there are several options to consider. Your choice should depend on your financial goals, whether it's daily transactions, saving for the future, earning interest, or a mix of these. And of course, we can't forget about the importance of evaluating banking fees. From monthly maintenance fees to ATM charges, it's essential to understand the potential costs associated with each bank and account type. Some banks offer fee-free options, while others may have fees that can be waived under certain conditions. Always remember to read the fine print. Now, you're well equipped with all the knowledge you need to make your decision. Take your time, weigh your options, and consider all the factors we've discussed. Remember, this is your financial future we're talking about. It's not a decision to be taken lightly. Choosing the right bank and account type may seem daunting, but with these steps, you are well on your way to making a decision that suits your needs.